What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the OU tier, and using this team I made around Raging Bolt. And as you can see, we've got both Electric Terrain and Sun on the same team, and we'll be using Rising Voltage Raging Bolt. Rising Voltage, if you've never seen it before, has double the power, or gets double the power if Electric Terrain is active. And of course, Raging Bolt's a Paradox guy and has the photosynthesis ability where if Sun's active, it gets the effective boost energy. And kind of funny enough, Raging Bolt is the only Pokemon that gets access to Rising Voltage anymore. It was taken away from Pincurchin, and Tapu Koko's not here, so Pincurchins are only, or it's not in Gen 9, so Pincurchins are only Electric Surge. The only guy that can use Electric Surge in OU, I guess there's, what's his name, Miraidon in Ubers, or whatever, it's a different ability, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I've been away from OU for a while, and it sounded fun to try something like this out. I haven't used Raging Bolt a whole lot since I kind of stopped playing OU a whole lot after the second DLC came out. I tried it a little bit, but I think I only tried it with Sun, and this is still Sun. But I know this thing is a menace with like Calm Mind, and of course it's got, you know, Thunder Punch, or not Thunder Punch, Thunder Clap, which is like a sucker punch basically. But trying something like this sounded really fun. You know, Pincurchin's in zero use. Ninetales is also in zero use. Using both Sun and Electric Terrain, especially with it being Pincurchin on the same team, you know, it's not good, but I don't know any better because I haven't been playing OU in a while, and it still just sounded fun, even if I know it's not going to be good. But yeah, let's go over the rest of the team real quick, then we'll get into the games. So basically, we've got a Raging Bolt here, and we're just trying to power it up as much as possible and to be able to use Rising Voltage. But we also have, you know, other moves that hopefully will help, you know, make progress or get Raging Bolt to do something if we're not able to click Rising Voltage, because we have to get Pincurchin in and then get Raging Bolt in and get the terrain still up. If you don't know Ice Spinner, I'm sure everybody knows it gets rid of the terrain. Pincurchin isn't a pure electric type, and Great Tusk exists, so they could just kill us with the ground move. They could just click Ice Spinner. I don't think it'll be very easy to get Raging Bolt in with the electric terrain up. I've not tested the team, so we'll see how it goes together, but the thing I think that'll be most difficult is just being able to use Rising Voltage with the terrain up, especially since like ground types, they'll just have a ground type and then send it out possibly, or resist. So but if we're not able to do that, just dropping a Draco with choice specs. This thing is incredibly strong. Surprisingly, I kind of forgot how strong Iron Moth is. It is a little weaker than Iron Moth, but it is really strong still. So we just got because we're going with the choice spec set, we're going with Draco Meteor instead of Dragon Pulse. Then we got Volt Switch to pivot, and I still wanted to use this move. I know we could use Solar Beam or Weather Ball because we have a Sun team, but Thunderclap with the train up or with the Sun boost sounds pretty cool too. So I threw it in the last slot to try it out, but it could be something else too. And then we are going max speed with max special attack. Maybe you don't need to go timid, maybe you can go modest, but I figured this way we outspeed as many things as we can, since we're going to be getting the special attack raise from photosynthesis. And then with the choice specs, if we have all these things up, we could Terra Electric. Like, this thing is just going to be destroying things, even if they resist probably, but we'll see. So then we got Pincurchin, pretty much standard Pincurchin from the lower tiers or past gens. If you've used this thing, you just go with the HP and a defensive stat, and then go with a hazard, Discharge plus Scald instead of Rising Voltage. We have Discharge. It's nice both these moves have secondary effects that would benefit our team. Memento, so we can pivot, maybe Spin Block, give one of our guys a setup opportunity. And then instead of T-Spikes, they're going with Spikes. I don't know, maybe T-Spikes would be better, but we have no hazards on the team besides for Spikes. We'd have Hatterene, and I figured if we were going to just have one, Spikes would be better than T-Spikes. And then instead of going with like Terra Water, Terra Flying, I'm going with Terra Ghost to Spin Block, since we also don't have a Ghost type, and the odds of being able to outspeed something in Memento with this to Spin Block is, you know, not going to happen. So in case we need that, that's there. Then we got Iron Moth. I've used both Sun and Electric Terrain on teams before. I used Iron Moth and Iron Leaves. Iron Moth, I think, pairs pretty well with Raging Bolt just because of its speed and being a fire type in the Sun, and being Quark Drive Paradox guy, it gets the booster energy effect when the Electric Terrain is active. So this Iron Moth, we were going with not specs, not boots, not a like boosting one really, but we're using a Choice Scarf one. I was kind of thinking of it kind of like Raging Bolt, or not Raging Bolt, Roaring Moon I mean, on Sun can be like a fast guy that can pivot and fire off strong attacks. I think Iron Moth can do kind of something similar with its huge special attack stat. It's always going to get the special attack raise from Cork Drive, and then if Sun's active, its Fire Stab is boosted. So basically we can just kind of send this thing in, pivot with it if we need to, or just send off or fire off strong stab attacks. Fiery Dance with the Choice Scarf can snowball into a sweep potentially, and if it's boosted, of course, we'll be hitting a little bit harder. Sludge Wave is decent coverage, but Dazzling Gleam is like probably our best coverage with Terra Fairy. This thing's really fast. It's not going to be outspeeding everything, but I don't want to not go max special attack and have to like do the odd EV spread to get the speed raise, because then we're just sacrificing special attack. We could go with choice specs maybe with the max speed, I guess, and then put the investment into defense. But I thought speed was more important, especially because we only need to get one of these up to boost Iron Moth, like if we're clicking our fire move, that is. So I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how it goes, but it sounded pretty fun. And also kind of similar, I mean, the whole team is just going to be a little bit of a surprise factor too. So just having a Choice Scarf on Iron Moth could get us a KO on something that they wouldn't expect. So they don't see the boost energy active. They don't expect us to outspeed them, something like that. Then for our Sunsetter, we got the Ninetales. I'm going with it over Torkoal just because we have a really offensive team. Healing Wish support I thought would be pretty nice. It being able to outspeed things too. It's faster than Great Tusk without the booster energy, so we could burn it. I don't know if we can survive a hit after burning it, but burning it would be nice, and then maybe our own Great Tusk could set up. I'm not sure. Weather Ball is just for strong fire move, since it'll be stronger than Flamethrower in the sun. It gets to 100 power. And then Encore is just a really nice utility move, locking guys into boosting moves or something. And then for our Terror type, I'm going with Terra Flying just to have a ground immunity. Since we have no ground immunity on the team otherwise, it lets us resist both of Great Tusk's stabs too. Yeah, I think Ninetales is pretty good. It's got decent bulk naturally on the special side too. So we could like fire off Weather Balls versus a Dragapult if they're not physical, and like, I don't know, have something to deal with versus that thing. Or help deal with that thing. Then last two guys we have for hazard control, but also they are our setup sweepers. So we've got Photosynthesis, Bulk Up, Great Tusk with the leftovers, just like standard Great Tusk that would usually run boost energy, except we're running leftovers because we do have the sun. So we'll get the speed raise always unless Sticky Web's up, and then I think we get the attack raise because it's our first stat. I don't think you need the investment like to put those there, but I could be wrong. But this thing is just a bulky setup sweeper. It's also able to be hazard control for our two fire guys that are weak to stealth rocks. I haven't used this set in a long time, but I think it's pretty straightforward. Terra Poison is a nice defensive type. I was checking the smoke on analysis to come up with some ideas as to what would be best. And then just got the nice ground ice coverage and then rapid spin. Yeah, after a Memento or Healing Wish, maybe being able to heal this thing up, I think this thing could be pretty good, or Encore I should say too. We do have two pivots, so maybe we could pivot into it. Great Tusk I think is just really nice, and also because we have these two special attackers, especially Raging Bolt that I'm trying to feature, having a strong physical attacker that can maybe break through special walls is pretty nice. But I think our special attackers should hopefully be able to break through special walls because we have quite a few strong ones, and like utility moves like Encore. I'm not sure. And then we got Hatterene, basically running the same type of thing that Hatterene would run with the grassy terrain, except we're running it with the electric terrain. So we have the electric seed that'll give us a defense raise just like the grassy seed. We do miss out on the defense or the passive recovery of grassy terrain, but we still get the defense raise. And then I'm going with Terra Fire plus Mystical Fire, which will let us resist steel, but also kind of synergize with the sun part of the team, where we'll have a stab fire move that is sun boosted. I think that could OHKO King Gambit. I don't know if we need a boost or not, but basically just standard Calm Mind, and then we have the electric seed on Hatterene. And then I'm going with Stored Power instead of Psyshock. I don't really know, but because we're getting the boost from the electric seed and we'll be boosting with Calm Minds, this will be as strong as Psyshock, except hitting on the special side after one Calm Mind, I think, because we'll have the 3 boosts. But it could become stronger if we Calm Mind again. Maybe a Psyshock would be better, but Stored Power sounds, I always like that because it's fun. So that's the team. Hopefully we can get Raging Bolt to do some stuff. Let's get into the games. Well, we are against opposing Electric Terrain, which I didn't expect. They have their own Pincurchin and their own Iron Moth. But we have the Raging Bolt. They have a Great Tusk. I initially was gonna run choice specs on this thing. Or not choice specs, choice scarfs, so then we can maybe like surprise KO something, but then we'd just kind of be set up fodder too. So, you know, dropping a Draco and then they send out their fairy and Calm Mind on us, that'd be a problem. So, I think Ninetales could be an okay lead. I guess we will give them their photosynthesis, but they'll get an attack raise if they're not just the max speed. Then we get the sun up. We don't give them electric terrain. Though if we do get up the train right away, then we could switch into Hatterene. And Hatterene could be pretty good here. I don't know how well it could take hits before Calm Minding though. But I think I like Ninetales. I don't want to overthink it. Let's just wing it and see how it goes. Okay, they leap Pincurchin. Do I just hard switch into Hatterene and start Calm Minding? They can Memento us, which isn't cool, but it won't drop our defenses, so we can Calm Mind. I expect they could go for hazards, or they could just attack. This could be offensive, actually. This thing doesn't get Volt Switch on the positive side, so I mean, I could go right into Raging Bolt. That might be safer, especially if they're like offensive or something. You know, let's do that instead of using Hatterene right away. All right, they go Iron Moth. We're in, baby. All right, they get this attack raise. I don't know if we can take a Dazzling Gleam. Let's see. Raging Bolts, Iron Moth, Dazzling Gleam. Just give them 252. We could. If the electric train's up and the sun's up, Rising Voltage would destroy this thing. I'm gonna do it. All right, sweet. That's one for Raging Bolts. Turn 2, that's pretty good. They're definitely going Great Tusk now, but we do have a Great Tusk of our own. We have Hatterene. What do they get? Okay, they get the defense raise. So they're just a max defense one? Max HP? Can Hatterene just set up on this then? Great Tusk, defensive, Hatterene. I mean, they're gonna... No? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we go Hatterene and try this set out now. Okay, Headlong Rush. Does quite a bit. I think we Calm Minds. Or I could Draining Kiss, but I think we Calm Minds. Okay, this guy comes out. Now do I Terra Fire Stored Power? I am scared of these guys. I don't know if we can take a hit from this if it's like specs or something. I want to see how this set goes, so I think I just send a Stored Power. I didn't think about how we literally can't heal on this. Being fire poison, they take nothing from this. And also, Psyshock would be way better right now versus them. Huh. Can we take 2 hits from Iron Moth and the Sun? Say they're let's just give them our set. Iron Moth with the Electric Train and the Sun. We Terra Fire and we're +1. +1. Okay. Yeah, we don't die. And it looks like we actually KO them. Let's do it. They Flamethrower. Okay, they've got to be choice specs. 38%. Fortunately, we are dead to the Great Tusk, but I don't know. We got rid of that. We have our own Great Tusk, which maybe could come out and boost on them. I think we sacrifice this thing and get a safe switch into ours. Just gonna Draining Kiss. Then we'll go Great Tusk. I'm gonna click Bulk Up first. And then maybe Rapid Spin. We'll see. They haven't Terra'd themselves. Are they gonna knock off right away? Oh, they're bulking up too. Do they win because they're bulkier? They might, right? Okay. So what if I could hard switch into Ninetales right now, but maybe I wait one more turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait one more turn. Just click Ice Spinner. See what happens here. All right. And, oh, they don't have leftovers. Right? Maybe we could beat them. Bulk up Headlong Rush. I mean, or I go Ninetales before they get speed boosting. I think I'd rather do that before this thing gets too out of hands. Oh, they go Weavile. All right, cool. I don't think we die here, and we can just Weather Ball. Though this thing would be nice to hold on to, possibly, for the other thing. So I'm gonna go Pincurchin. And then I'm gonna click... Go back into Raging Bolt. Let's do that. All right, they get up Spike. And now we're gonna Draco. I think that's okay. It's pretty good. We still have a shit ton of special attack. We might do enough to King Gambit. We have Encore. And Will-O-Wisp. I'm not sure if I did the right things versus their Great Tusk. I'm surprised so they got the defense raise, but then they didn't have leftovers. So maybe their Rocky Helmet or Boots. We outspeed them. All right, cool. All right, cool. That makes sense. So they're just like defensive. If they go King Gambit, I think we go Ninetales. If they go Weavile, I think we go Pincurchin. Or actually, maybe we just attack. We have 241 special attack still. We might do enough. But King Gambit, we definitely go Ninetales. Okay, this. I think I just Draco. All right, well, they miss Icicle Crash, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we kill him with this one. I'm just going to do it again. All right, we're dead. And now we'll go... Gonna go Great Tusk Bulk Up. I'd rather have Ninetales. No. Would I? If I go Great Tusk right now, I can kill him with Yeah, I think we go Great Tusk. We go Headlong Rush. Then maybe we hard switch into Ninetales on King Gambit, because they'll have to Terra or something. I don't know. We did take a bit of damage there, which maybe wasn't a good plan. And maybe hard switching into Ninetales isn't a good plan either. Terra Fairy Sword Stance? Alright, cool. So now we can click Encore. Then we can click... They're encored into that, so we can click Weather Ball. Then we can click Weather Ball. And then we'll click Encore again. And then we'll click Will-O-Wisp because they probably Sucker Punch. Nope. Alright, so we can just click Weather Ball. Let's go! Pretty good first one. We got to click Rising Voltage. They went into this predicting the Dragon move, and it worked out. Alright, so we got another one. They got 2 ground types, which is, you know, harder for Raging Bolt to click Rising Voltage. And I got a Grass type that can tank some hits. And they have a Fairy type that can immune our Dragon move. So not cool. Ninetales could be pretty good, though, to just lead with and click Will-O-Wisp. I think that's the play. They lead this. I think we click Will-O-Wisp. If they protect, then we'll Encore. Or we could go Pincurchin on the Protect and then go Hatterene and then just start Calm Minding. Do we do that? I want to do that instead. What if this is offensive or something? Cool. And now we go Hatterene. Let's see how this goes. Are they offensive? Knockoff? Nice. All right, now we're gonna Calm Minds. Cool. We're gonna Terrifier and then Calm Mind again. Oh shit, they got Great Tusk. So if we Terrifier, we're screwed from that thing. If we don't Terrifier, we take too much from this thing's hammer. Let's see, Tinkaton. With the terrain up in the sun after Calm Minds. We could Calm Mind a second time. Or do I just Mystical Fire? Let's see. +2. Their Great Tusk is going to be able to come out and kill us either way. I think we just don't waste our Terra. I think I just Mystical Fire right now. What? Oh, they have Mold Breaker! Alright, I forgot everything and forgot that they could just do that. Alright. Well, we're locked into Calm Minds. And they can get up Stealth Rocks on us. Which I completely forgot. They could Thunder Wave us too. What does this run? It doesn't run... I thought they would maybe run the Fairy move. They don't, so we could probably go our own Great Tusk. Let's do that. Kind of messed up there. Okay, they knock off our thing. Not great. I can Headlong Rush, or I just bulk up in case they go Gliscor or Vileplume. So I think we bulk up. I could Terra Poison and bulk up again. I don't know if this thing has... Well, it has Strength Sap, doesn't it? So... And I should probably be more worried about that than... the Grass move. I was thinking Terra Poison for the Grass move. What if I go Iron Moth and then I just click the Fire move? Let's do that. All right, cool. Strength Sap. And now we're going to click Fiery Dance. And we have a lot of special attack right now. And the sun's up. And we're Scarfed. So if we get a special attack raise now, I think we'll kill something. No! Okay. They Terra Water. And we get paralyzed, which is not great. Well, we could go Raging Bolt to pivot. We are immune to Sunspore, I think, because we're an electric type. I think let's try that. Okay, in comes Gliscor. They can protect a Scout. I think I'm going to try and Draco. All right, I think that was worth it. And they crit us. Well, we can Healing Wish this back up on the positive side. I think I go Ninetales. Maybe they protect. Maybe they Earthquake again. But yeah, so now we could Encore them. I don't think Weather Ball would kill, but maybe it would. Let's see. Gliscor. Spikes. Weather Ball. It should kill. So let's Weather Ball. All right. And then... do I click Encore? Ah. Well, I'm going to just keep clicking Weather Ball. I think we want to be in with this right now. Oh, and they're physical. Is that Choice Banded? I don't think so, right? That's just, maybe Boots drag. Oh yeah, it's the Boots one. Okay. So how much does Hex do to Hatterene? Way too much, and they have U-turn so they can just pivot. I wish I went for the Weather Ball on that turn when I went for the Encore. Well, we could go Pincurchin. They could just U-turn. If I go Hatterene, I guess I can't get Encored. But Great Tusk is going to come in and get a raise of some kind. Should I just go Pincurchin and get up the terrain now? No. I don't know how we're going to beat Great Tusk without Iron Moth now. I guess our own Great Tusk is the best way to do that. And in order to do something with our own Great Tusk, we need to get rid of their Vileplume, because they have the Strength Sap. I mean, I could go Pincurchin and Spike. I think I'm gonna go Pincurchin. I don't know. I definitely don't need it. I just don't know what they're gonna do right now. All right, so they just pivot. And now what comes in? Okay, Gliscor. I could Memento and then go Great Tusk. Protect, knock off Earthquake. Memento, I don't think it gets blocked by Protect. I could Spike and then Memento. Let's see. Can we kill Vileplume? Great Tusk at +1. Could we kill them without a boost after a Spike if they're at 55%? I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, I'm just click Spike once. Okay, cool. And they just have that. So now we're going to... Do I just go into my own Great Tusk? Or do I click Memento? We only have a few more turns of Sun, so I could wait and try and reset the Sun. Or I just click Memento, go Great Tusk, bulk up. They've Terra'd. I'm just gonna do it. All right, Great Tusk is in. No, the Sun. I need a Rapid Spin and I need a bulk up right here. Well, I think I Rapid Spin. Well, I wish I freaking went for the other thing. I wanted the Rapid Spin first because of the Dragapult. I should have freaking went for bulk up though. All right, I'm gonna just Ice Spinner then. Okay. I don't know why they didn't go for knockoff. Oh, they already went for knockoff. Oh, they did that way earlier. I just didn't miss it. Or missed it. Oh, that was with the Tingaton. My bad. Okay. I'm a bulk up. Now I'm gonna try and Rapid Spin. Okay. They got the Speed Raise. They have Booster Energy on this. We just need to get this high. Should I just Ice Spinner first? Great Tusk on Great Tusk. They Terra'd. They're bulk up. Plus, let's get rid of this. +1, do we 2 at KO? That'd be kind of close. And I don't think we need any more boosts in order to win. So I think we just Ice Spinner. And then we did 43%. Now after another bulk up, I'm gonna Rapid Spin into Ice Spinner. Oh, they did the same thing. Yeah, I don't think neither of these moves can miss. Ice Spinner will kill Gliscor, right? Gliscor. Yeah, you die. All right, let's see. Do we just kill? Okay. Yeah, I should have went for Ice Spinner the last time, I think. But now Headlong Rush will kill this. According to the calc, it did. Vileplume. Yeah, 55%. And that's max HP and defense. We Ice Spinner that, Ice Spinner that. And then Headlong Rush those two. Can Gliscor ever get out of range of us here? I don't think so. Do they have helmet on something? They probably have helmet on Vileplume. I don't know. Okay. Headlong Rush. Nice. Do they have Sucker Punch on this? Maybe that'll do it. But we still have some things left. I have Sucker Punch on this. Dragapult. Oh, Ice Spinner is weaker than Headlong Rush. But they are at 67, so we can Ice Spinner. Alright, cool. Let's go! Alright. Ooh. They got Glow King and then some offensive stuff. They got Corviknight. They have no ground types. Shoot, alright. That's pretty good for Raging Bolt. This Kyurem is pretty scary. We have fire types. And Ninetales is faster than it too. This guy is pretty scary too. Yeah. I don't think we'll lead Pincurchin. I think Ninetales is probably pretty safe. Or we could lead Iron Moth and pivot. Iron Moth could KO Darkrai. They'd probably go Glow King on it. I don't know if we'd want to show him we're Scarfed. I think let's lead Ninetales. Let's get up the Sun. We can burn this. Or we go right into Pincurchin if they like Thunder Wave. What does Slow King usually do now? Slow King G. Defensive pivot. Yeah, we could click Will-O-Wisp to get residual damage on them. Though I don't think anything's really going to matter. Like, let's see, Raging Bolt, Electric Terrain. Yeah, we're like almost OHKOing it. If the sun's up, we just OHKO them. What am I going to switch into a Future Sight? Hatterene? Oh, and they can Chilly Reception. I forgot. They always have Chilly Reception, yeah. Okay. Well, let's burn this. Let's see, what do they do? Okay, they just Chilly Reception. Alright. I don't know if this is a physical Kyurem. I guess burning it would be good. But we have no Sun for the rest of the battle if they just kill us with like something then. They'd have to Draco or Earth Power maybe. Nothing really wants to switch into an Earth Power since we haven't no ground types. Okay, this guy can pivot and stuff. Do we go Pincurchin? They got no Ice Spinner on the team, so our train should be up for a little while. Oh, we actually have Terra Ice Weather or Ice Weather Ball. Hopefully they don't Swords Dance. I don't know. Let's go Pincurchin. Let's see. Okay. What the heck? Max HP, max defense, Pincurchin. What is going on? I guess I could click Memento and then try and set up with Hatterene. I don't know if that would work or not, but just in case we survive. We don't. So, do I go Raging Bolt and just click Rising Voltage? That'll definitely nuke this thing. They'd have to go for Knockoff or U-Turn. We resist the Water and Grass move. That sounds fun. Let's do it. I don't think they have a Fairy move. I'm not going to click Thunderclap. I could Volt Switch. But Rising Voltage sounds way more fun. If we tear Electric, I wonder if we would... I don't think we would. Look how strong this is right now. If we tear Electric... No, we just click... Oh, they have Play Rough? I forgot this thing had Play Rough. Alright, well, we killed them at least. If it's Adamant Dragonite, I think we're faster. Scarf Iron Moth is... Or Great Tusk will probably be how we win, right? Do I go Ninetales and sacrifice it and keep this thing? We may be able to prevent the Chilly Reception from going off. We could also Encore them or something if they like boost. I don't know. or sub. Yeah, we get Encore that. All right, cool. I could, or just double into Raging Bolt. Since they've seen Encore now. And then we can throw off another Rising Voltage. Come on, switch out. No! Was there any reason for them not to switch out? I mean, expecting that to happen. I could double into Hatterene, or double into Great Tusk, double on Iron Moth. No, I'm gonna click Encore. And then, well, does that give me anything? Why did I click Encore? They were in Earth Power. Oh, I've messed up. Let's click Weather Ball now. The sun's gone, and I just wasted the last turn of terrain. Oh no. Well, I can go with this. I can click Bulk Up, I guess. All right. They definitely have Iron Defense, right? Would we still win? I don't have Ice Spinner, or I don't have Knockoff. Do I just Terra Poison, Bulk Up again? Do I even need a Terra Poison? I don't think so. I'm just gonna wait. Do they have Iron Defense? Yeah. All right, let's see if this somehow wins. I don't think it's going to, but all right. Now I need one speed boost in order to outspeed Darkrai. Unless they're Scarfed. Are they Helmet? They are Helmet too, so yeah. We're probably just gonna knock ourselves out and probably take too much from Iron Body Press. Well, that did a lot. But it was a crit. Let's see. 9? With stalling out their Body Presses. What is 1/16? 1 divided by 16? 6%. Oh, I wonder if we could stall these out. That crit kind of made a big difference. I wonder if... All right, well, we gotta get rid again. Let's go with this and hope for the best. I messed up. But that's crazy. We don't even kill this. At least, I don't know what I was gonna say. We killed something with Rising Voltage. This, I'm just gonna Fiery Dance. Earthquake, we're dead. And then, I mean, I can Calm Minds. I don't know. Terra Normal E-Speed. Draining Kiss is not gonna do enough or heal enough. They could just go, they could go Corviknight and kill us too. We're also gonna be really low, so we won't be able to live any hits. Yeah, not a great one, but yeah, we'll look. I want to look at the replay for a second after this. Yeah, I forgot this thing learns Play Rough, and I mean, getting crit. I wonder if we could have beaten the Corviknight with the Great Tusk if we weren't crit. Because at max defense, we only took like leftovers amount. So we would have been able to stall out their body presses, or yeah, their body presses. But without knockoff, we can't get rid of their Rocky Helmet. So then every time we hit them, we would do damage to ourselves. So how much would Corviknight get rid of these? +6. +6 attack. I don't know. I still don't think we would have won, but all right. And then versus this, I click Will-O-Wisp, and they go right into Kyurem. Oh yeah, I hard switched. Why did I hard switch though? So yeah, they protect, and then on their, yeah, before I actually lock them into a move, I try and switch out. So yeah, it made sense for them not to, they didn't have to, like, If anything, they were just stalling out my terrain and sun. So switching out here before I actually got the encore on them was a bad decision. And I mean, sacrificing almost all of Raging Bolt's health to kill the Ogerpon, I think it's kind of worth it. I don't know. That thing is a problem. It gets encore too. Not that that'd be relevant, but it outsped Ninetales. They only had 2 things that outsped Ninetales, so I don't know. All right, we got one. And they got the low kicks, which is pretty cool. Our Iron Moth does 4 times resist the first impression, so it kind of goes through, I think it does at least, kind of goes through the tinted lens. Leading with it sounds pretty cool. Or we could lead Ninetales and Will-O-Wisp something. But leading Iron Moth and potentially killing something would be cool too. But Ninetales is actually probably better, because we can Weather Ball. I forgot this thing gets Dragon Dart, so maybe it'd be better to go Pincurchin. But if they do go for substitutes, then this thing becomes a kind of a big problem. So I think I'd go for Weather Ball first. Okay. That works. And that's just Specs Shadow Ball, right? Dragapult. It's gotta be Specs Shadow Ball, right? Yeah. So how much does Iron Moth take? About the same as this. Is Ninetales ever 2-hit KO'd? Yeah, we could be 2-hit KO'd. If I go Iron Moth, then we can finish them off with a Dazzling Gleam. But they can go right into Slow King. I don't think we want to sacrifice this thing. If we take damage on this, we're not going to be able to take the priority moves from low kicks. I could go Pincurchin and just get 2-hit KO'd. Pincurchin's not going to do anything. And then what do? I'm going to be in the same spot. I don't know. Maybe we can catch him by surprise. Okay. Well, we're not going to do enough to this thing, and we're just going to get Thunder Waved. Or they're just going to Chilly Reception. So I'm going to click U-turn, and we're going to go into Raging Bolt. Hopefully, let's see. Do they Chilly Reception right away? No, they don't. All right. And now we click Draco Meteor. I don't know if this thing goes Terra Fairy. Slow King G. Terra Water. Raging Bolts. In the sun, we're gonna do a lot here. I could Volt Switch. I think we just Draco. All right, we crit him. I'm sorry. Well, now we'll also be able to switch into something potentially that can take their Future Sight. Maybe we just sack Pincurchin. They're probably going to go into a pivot themselves. Without that crit, we wouldn't have killed. Yeah, then we go Pincurchin. We're not going to kill this now. And then we can send out Scarfed Iron Moth and Revenge kill them. Or this with the one thing. Thunderclap, but probably Iron Moth. And then we'll get rid of the Future Sight too. Cool. So now we go Iron Moth. And I wonder if is it possible that Iron Moth could just clean up right now? Let's see, Iron Moth to Ogerpon. Wellspring with the sun and the electric train up. Oh, so this is why maybe Flamethrower would be better. But if we get the roll, we can kind of sweep. Oh no, they could just Terra Water and then they lose their weaknesses. And they will kill us too. Yeah, they Terra Water and then don't die ever and they always kill us. So maybe I U-turn into Hatterene or something instead, just to get him in range. I'm gonna U-turn. Thank God. Okay, that gives them a Spit Out Phrase. Now they're gonna click the water move. I think I sack Hatterene. Ivy Cudgel. And then I'm gonna click just Draining Kiss. I don't know. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to boost. And actually, this is going to work out pretty well for us. Oh, they go this. They're just going to pivot again, maybe? They don't have Helmet. Interesting. I'm going to call Mind. They just pivot again. Dragapult. We're probably dead to Shadow Ball. Hatterene. Dragapult. Specs. Yeah, we could Terra Fire, but then, you know. So let's, I could sack Ninetales here instead. Now I'm gonna click Draining Kiss. All right. Well, they expected us to not sack this, and that's all right. Now, if I get another Calm Mind, I wonder if we would be out of range. I'm gonna just click Draining Kiss. Okay. Ogerpon's back in. We are gonna take more from their water move now. I'm just gonna keep clicking Draining Kiss though. All right. And then Stored Power will kill him. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. All right, Great Test comes in and they can kill us with a Rapid Spin. That's all right. Did I Terra? I could go Iron Moth and Terra Fairy and kill. Let's do that. I don't think the crit mattered. I think we always KO even if they're max HP. Now this guy comes out. I think we go Ninetales. And then we will click, just click Weather Ball. Okay. They roost. Okay. If this is the plan, we can just click Encore. Wow. All right. Wait, why did I click Encore? See, even that was stupid. Why did I do that? I should have just clicked Weather Ball. Oh, well. Well, we would have gotten a little damage on them. Click Weather Ball now. And yeah, if I clicked Weather Ball twice, then they would have been in range of Fiery Dance. Are they in range of it anyways, though? Iron Moth to Dragapult. It's a roll. I really want to clean up with this because it'd be really fun. So let's click Fiery Dance. Hopefully we can. I think we can take a first impression. Nice. We get this Batak Raise. Come on, Iron Moth. You can take one. God damn it. All right. On this. And they have this guy too. Well, they're going to U-turn right now, so I'm going to click Bulk Up. Oh, they go right into this. They've shown U-turn already. I mean, all I need to do is kill this thing. At any point, I could hard switch into Raging Bolt. So I'm going to start with the Bulk Up. And then I'm going to go Raging Bolt. Or do I go for one more Bulk Up? Because I could take a +4. I'm gonna go for another Bulk Up. All right, now I go Raging Bolt. And now we'll click. Can we kill him with anything? Let's see, Raging Bolt to Corviknight. Get rid of the Sun. And we'll just click Rising Voltage. Sweet. Oh wait, do they have Sword Stance? We'll probably do too much. Let's go! Raging Bolt just cleans up. Nice. Okay, I forgot that Iron Moth, it didn't resist it, period. I was like, we're a fairy type, so we still resist it. We just don't resist it 4 times. But that's the whole point. You have to resist the bug move 4 times. Otherwise, you don't resist it at all because of Tinted Lens. So they could have Sucker Punched us too if we were fire poison. Did Sucker Punch just kill Iron Moth from low kicks? Choice Bandit? Yeah, we could have. Well, I think this is a good place to call it for time's sake. Overall, Raging Bolt was pretty sick with the Electric Train in the sun. It was kind of cool having two ways to get it going, and same with the Iron Moth. We're able to click Rising Voltage, I think in almost every game, like once at least. And then of course, just the choice specs, Draco Meteor was really solid with the sun active in 2. We almost would have OHKO'd a Gliscor. I think we crit it, so we KO'd it anyways. Or no, we didn't, but it was the Slow King we crit with a Draco. So, but yeah, Specs Raging Bolt was pretty fun. It was nice to have the Thunderclap in case, but yeah, there was no situation where we really needed it. But I think it's nice in case, I guess. Yeah, getting Pincurchin in and getting the train up was not easy. Pincurchin, the times it came in, it was just sacrificed pretty much, or was doubled out of, I should say. But it is the only electric surge guy that we could have used. And Iron Moth was really nice too. I think maybe I could have used it better or tried to surprise people more with it, but in order to KO like a Dragapult with a Dazzling Gleam, we need a Terra, and in order to outspeed the Dragapult, we need Choice Scarf, so we don't have the power otherwise. I guess maybe Modest with a Choice Scarf, maybe that would be something to consider. But yeah, I played poorly with with Encore versus Kyurem. Great Tusk was our best setup sweeper for sure. Hatterene was hit or miss, which is what my experience with Hatterene has been in the past anyways. I also, you know, if you forget about Mold Breaker, you kind of screw yourself versus Tinkaton. But it was fun to try it with the Electric Seed either way. And yeah, maybe Psyshock would be better because, what was it? The Iron Moth, I was like, not sure if it would kill. But actually, it did OHKO after one Calm Mind, so maybe Sword Power is fine. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I had fun trying this thing out. And if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.